Hey everybody, I'm so sorry for leaning into the camera on you. I had to switch up cameras real quick and use my sister's camera, and you can tell I don't know how to use a professional camera because I had to take it to her to find out how in the world to turn that thing on. I'm trying to see. I guess that's as clear as we're gonna get today because I don't know how to use this Canon camera. But I wanted to do a quick video today. I have been looking for a contour palette. I don't want to say mistake, but I bought that Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and realized I don't feel like I'm in focus. I don't know. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry about this if I'm not in focus. But I realized, or I felt like that palette wasn't for me. Like the colors aren't dark enough and they're all matte, which is good if you want to do like set your under eye highlight or something like that. But I was looking for something to just add some dimension to my face and maybe a little bit of shimmer or shine when I wanted it. So I was on the Ulta website and I found this, which is the Ulta contour kit. It kind of caught my attention because it looked like to me that this was a brown girl friendly palette. But first of all, let's look at this girl on the front. Isn't that cute the way they did the package? It's like a window with a girl's face on it. I don't know how well you can see that, but there you go. I thought that was so cute, which means you can kind of see, somewhat see the highlights and contours on the inside. And before we open it up and go through the powders on the inside, I wanted to also show you that on the back of the palette there's a pocket that comes with what they call the beauty tips. So it shows you how to contour for I'm sorry, that's upside down. It shows you how to get the look on a medium skin tone. I don't know why they didn't do dark, but they say medium skin tone, and on the other side it says fair skin tone. So I'm a little perturbed about that because they should have done somewhat a little darker, because more than fair and medium people contour. But that's okay, Ulta. I'm still going to use this palette because I like it and the colors on the inside are good. So these are what their colors look like. What pulled me into this palette was the fact that they had a color this dark in it. So if I wanted to do a serious contour, this palette would be perfect for me just because of this bronzer down here at the bottom. But the two colors at the top have some shimmer to them. The first color is called Radiance Highlighter, which is kind of like a pinkish tone, which I think would be really pretty on fair skin. And the Luster Highlight, which would be good for people with warmer skin tones. And then you have four bronzers. You have the warm bronzer, which for people, I think my skin tone a little darker, you can use that to set an under eye highlight. That's what I think. But you know, like I said, I'm a makeup amateur, so that's my opinion. And then you have the golden bronzer, which I used a little bit today, and it's like if you're a person who contours every day, this would be a good color for you if you're of my skin tone. You have the Bombshell bronzer. I think that's really pretty, but for me that would be an all over face color. Just about to warm up my whole face, especially when I had an episode like I did today when I have some foundation on that it was a little bit too light, so that would be good to kind of warm up my foundation. And then this is the serious contour color right here, this dark color called a Goddess bronzer. For my skin tone or deeper, this is a serious contour color. So I really like this palette. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to do this in real time because like I said, me and this camera don't get along. I'm so used to my little point and shoot. But anyway, I'm going to do swatches of all. Well, first I'll do the two highlighter colors and then I'll come back in and I will do some swatches of the four bronzer colors. So bear with me, and I'm going to heavily edit this video because like I said, I'm not going to cut this camera off. So we're going to do a swatch of this Radiance highlighter. I'm going to try to make them kind of big so you can actually see the color. The Radiance highlighter and the Luster highlighter. The Luster highlighter is not really shimmery. It has a very light satin look, but there is somewhat of a satin dimension to it. So okay, this one right here is the Radiance, which I said is a good highlight for people of fair skin tones because it has that pinkish hue to it. This one is the Luster, which I really like. It has that warmth to it, and then it has that little bit of satin dimension to it that makes it look like you have a healthy glow on your face. So those are the two highlights in the palette. And then I'm going to swatch real quick the 4 bronzers. Sorry for I'm trying to make them, like I said, big enough for you to be able to see on camera. Okay, so I'm hoping that you can see this. I just messed up my palette. It looks so nasty now and I don't like that. So this one is called the Warmth Bronzer. And like I said, for me, or my skin tone, this looks like a color that I could set an under eye highlight with. So, but I still like it, and I still feel like I'll get some use out of that. This one is the one I said I could use as an everyday contour, which is the Golden Bronzer. I think it's really pretty. It's a little reddish, so I think you might have to be a little light-handed, but that is that. That's really pretty. This is the one I said would be an all-over face color for me, which you can kind of see but barely see. And this is the Bombshell bronzer in the kit. That would warm up some foundation went wrong. And this last one is the one that you could do like a serious contour with, and that's called the Goddess Bronzer. I think I could use all 4 of those colors. But this first one, the Warmth Bronzer, I can't overdo it or I'll be looking a little ghostly. But those are the 2 highlights, the Radiance and the Luster. Luster my favorite, and these are the 4 bronzers. So don't blow your makeup. This kit on Ulta.com, which is where I ordered it, cost me 18 bucks, which is way cheaper than most of the good highlight palettes they have right there. 18 bucks I felt like was $18 well spent. They have colors in it I feel like everybody can use, from fair to dark skin tones. I think that's a good investment if you're looking for a contour palette. I feel like it's very usable for all kinds of skin tones. I won't say each and every person can use this, but most people can use this palette. I'll open it up again so you can see the actual colors. I think that is so pretty. 18 bucks well spent. Thank you, Ulta. And I've sat there and spent that money on that Kat Von D. Not to say that it's not good and somebody can use it and they'll really like it, but for me, it's not gonna do it. So I'll stick with the Ulta, and I'll probably use that 99% of the time. So thank you all for watching. Forgive me if my video looks blurred because, like I said, I'm such a novice with this camera. But thank you for watching. Sorry. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a good day. Bye. I can't even turn the camera off.